I just want to use this as an opportunity to do an overview of Peachtree. Some of the things that you're going to be asked to do, we've done in the past, and this will just be an illustration of some of these other things. One of the things that you're going to be asked is to add vendors and or customers in this case, and we do that by going to the maintain screen, and the customer screen should open. Sometimes it takes a little longer than others, especially when I'm trying to record a lesson. But being accountants, we need to learn to be patient. So hold on, and it should open up in a moment. Okay. Hopefully this won't happen to you as you're taking your test, but it does. These things do happen. Hold on, it will be opening shortly. I know that it will. It's just sort of stalled at the moment. There we go. Customer prospects open, and we know we need to put the ID and the name and the default, and all of this information will be given to you. Okay, so that's adding customers. And then you'll be asked to receive money from these customers, or you have to be making sales to these customers. And we do that by going to tasks, sales, and that screen will open up. And the important thing to remember here is that you always need to bring the customer up. You need to put a date in. You need to put an invoice number in. Extremely important. Okay, Peachtree does not like anything without an invoice number. And if you're selling our inventory, which you are, you need to put the quantity, the item, and once you select the item, the description in the general ledger account, and the unit price will come up, and you will get the total amount. Okay, so that's selling. And then we want to look at, if we sell, we hope to receive money. So receiving money is in this screen. And again, we bring the customer up that is sending us the money. You need to fill those reference numbers in. Anything will go. And whatever invoices are open to that customer will appear in that area, and the amount that they owe, and we click that off and save, and that's it for receipts. And then we want to look at purchase or accruing expenses. That happens in the purchase receive inventory screen. Again, we bring up the vendor. We definitely have to put an invoice number in. Very, very important to put an invoice number in. And if we are receiving inventory, we need to fill in the item and so on. If we're not receiving inventory, the general ledger account is definitely mandatory in terms of what we need to put in. Okay, so that's accruing and purchasing. And if we purchase something, we need to pay for it. So we go to bills, pay bills, and this screen comes up, which is really a check. And we enter the vendor, we enter a check number. Again, we definitely need a check number. We enter the right date. Okay, and in the case of not having a vendor, we can pay a check to someone who is not a vendor by doing, I'll show you the following, by typing their name in there. So you can type a name in, and as you see, a name being typed in is John Doe. So if there isn't a vendor in the system, you can still make a payment to someone by typing in that address and name. Okay, so that's a basic overview of Peachtree. When you're done with the exam, you are to back it up and send it to me, making sure that both periods are correct. Okay?